Love it or loathe it, you can't deny that after 14 years in the spotlight, Call of Duty has left its mark on the industry in more ways than one. From obliterating the competition with the Modern Warfare and Black Ops series, to Infinite Warfare being left out to dry. Usually, once a Call of Duty game's successor has been released, the previous game is left to rot. However, with Black Ops 3, that isn't the case. Even with Infinite Warfare being the prime Call of Duty title right now, Black Ops 3 is still being played by a huge chunk of the community, and Treyarch hasn't left them in the dark. With 8 remasters to sink your teeth into, the recent Zombies Chronicles DLC has kept Black Ops 3 fresh and still great to play. So, let's take a look back at Treyarch's heyday into fighting the hordes. I'm Rich from WhatCulture.com, and these are the 10 greatest Call of Duty Zombies maps. Number 10. Revelations. Talk about hype. The epic conclusion to the Origins timeline within the Zombies universe was in sight, but it wasn't what we expected. A disappointing ending puts it firmly at the bottom of this list. However, the nostalgia trip experienced when gallivanting around the relics of previous maps also puts it at the bottom of this list, but above the 13 other maps that didn't quite make the cut. Returning fan favourites the Apothicon Servant and Thundergun were a nice touch, but the returning elemental staffs from Origins were essentially promised by the development team, but only appeared in a cutscene, not to be usable. Just as one last kick in the nads before they buggered off to work on whatever Call of Duty 15 ends up being. Number 9. Nachter and Totem. Nachter and Totem was the origin of all this madness. Starting off as an in-office minigame at Treyarch during the production of Call of Duty World at War, it found its way into the title as a reward for completing the campaign. Introducing the base mechanics and the mystery box, Nacht was about as bare bones as zombies could get. No perks, no Easter eggs, no goal. Just survive for as long as you can. Replay value, however, died a tragic death when newer maps were introduced and brought in new mechanics, but Nacht earns a place on this list simply because without it, we wouldn't have the incredible zombies saga we have today. Number 8. 5. 5 doesn't get the recognition it deserves. The secret map unlocked after completing the Black Ops 1 campaign put you in the shoes of John F. Kennedy, Robert McNamara, Fidel Castro, and Richard Nixon. Taking place within the newly infected Pentagon, the map was as creepy as it was difficult. The Pentagon Thief introduced a new, rage-inducing boss round into the mix, stealing players' weapons and running off faster than any women in the immediate vicinity of Jules. Slaying zombies as the late 35th President of the United States was in a little bad taste, but my word was it fun. Gathering zombies and putting them on ice with Winter's Howl was brilliant entertainment, but because of the steep difficulty curve in comparison to previous maps, 5 was left in a Marmite state. You either loved it, or you hated it. I loved you though, 5. Number 7. Ascension. With the success of zombies being reintroduced in Black Ops, Treyarch had one hell of a task at hand with DLC 1. Thankfully though, they delivered. Sprinting around a derelict Russian cosmodrome was truly terrifying. Plus, the introduction of 2 new perks went down very well with fans. PhD Flopper, may you rest in peace. Plus, Ascension was the first map to feature a major Easter egg, rescuing Dr. Gersh from the Kashmir mechanism. After numerous grueling steps, a 90-second death machine and no achievement was your reward. Anticlimactic for sure, but it laid the groundwork for what would become a staple in Zombies maps to come. Number 6. Moon. Closing Black Ops 1's DLC season was the low-gravity epic, Moon. The series thus far had given us weird and wonderful adventures, so ending up on a huge Group 935 compound on the moon just seemed the next logical step. Introducing Mule Kick, bringing back those Nova Crawler buggers but this time with teleportation capabilities, a new gun that makes zombies inflate and pop, what wasn't there to love? Well, low gravity and this piece of shit. The Richtofen's Grand Scheme Easter egg led us to believe we'd seen the end of the zombie storyline with the Earth being destroyed and Richtofen now in control of the hordes. But little did we know, this was just the beginning. Number 5. Der Eisendrache. Black Ops 3's first DLC set the bar high. Continuing the Origins storyline, Der Eisendrache was a love letter to suckers for medieval castles. Bringing back the dreaded Panzer Soldat as well as the Hellhounds, Der Eisen had it all. From time travel to elemental bows to more low gravity and turning the tables on Richtofen's grand scheme by blowing up the moon instead. The zombie storyline is convoluted as anything, and I'm making no attempt to explain it all here. Spearheading the collecting of souls within the Origins timeline and setting the chain of events in motion leading up to Revelations, Der Eisen will go down in history as one of the greats. Number 4. Kino der Toten. Being the zombies opener in Black Ops was no easy task, but Kino delivered. Introducing the gassy Nova Crawlers and the fan favourite Thundergun, who'd have thought running around in an abandoned theatre would be this entertaining? With film reels, new radios adding more to the zombies canon, secret rooms foreshadowing upcoming maps, introducing time travel into the mix, and in my opinion, the best music Easter egg in all of zombies, Kino was special to many, because it's about as zombies as you can get. Number 3. Derice, or the Giant. Probably the most iconic zombies map on this list, Derice appeared in 3 of the 4 Treyarch Zombies games, so it's safe to say it's tried and tested. Back in World at War, Derice introduced teleporters and the iconic Pack-a-Punch machine. It also had bucket loads of replay value, even if every game you sat on the catwalk with a packed MG42, reaching astronomically high rounds, it was still fun every time. Even with new maps available, the Black Ops 3 remaster, The Giant, is still one of the most played maps on the title, just going to show that once a great map, always a great map. Number 2. Mob of the Dead. Kind of a surprise hit during Black Ops 2, Mob of the Dead was that year's celebrity special reminiscent of Call of the Dead in Black Ops 1. Set on Alcatraz Island, this spook fest is on par with 5 levels of creepy. Featuring 4 mobsters attempting to escape the now overrun island, it turns out they're stuck in a purgatory loop, only able to escape if they kill one of their own, unless he kills them first, causing them to be trapped in the cycle forever. Introducing the Hell's Retriever, Electric Cherry, putting a minigun in the mystery box, and the undeniably badass quad-barrel shotgun, the Blundergat, Mob had it all. Except for a remaster in Zombies Chronicles. Too soon? And number 1, Origins. I don't think it could have been anything else. Throwing alternate universes into the mix gave tons for fans to chew on, and the map itself wasn't half bad either. Roving the trenches in 1918 France with honking great robots towering overhead was a spectacle the Zombies fans were waiting for in the conclusion to Black Ops 2 Zombies mode. With the introduction of the Panzer Soldat, the tank, exclusive weapons, and of course the elemental staffs, Origins blew everyone away. The Easter egg left some bewildered, but it laid the groundwork for Black Ops 3's incredible Zombies mode. Now if you'll excuse me, I'm going to go and play some remastered Ascension. And that's our list. Everyone's favourite maps are different, so let me know what your favourites are in the comments section below. Daily news, lists and articles await on whatculture.com, and if you're itching to tell me I'm a bad person for putting 5 on this list, you can do so over on Twitter. I'm Rich from whatculture.com, and I am that duck.